And we're back, everyone, to more Thronebreaker. Finally made it to Rivia. Which is, I'd say, decently big. So yeah, now so it's time to go. I'm not sure if we need to really talk to anyone. Well, I guess we do. Time to go look at things, though. So, oh yeah, by the way, the night of the September 5th, it said, desertion of the following persons noted. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, Emir Regis, Barber Surgeon. Wait. Regis was in here? Why didn't we get Regis as a card? You know, for the blast fire at the Battle of the Bridge. Huh. Now he bearing on this Milva? Don't really know. Archer. Kahir El Nifgard Fugitive. I think he was the one who I had no idea what that card was. And Julian Alfred Pancratz. There is Dandelion. Internet words. So they stole 4 horses, 2 coward mounts, 1 severe mount, and a mule. What to know is distributed. So yeah, Geralt of Rivia aids us. We technically knight him, Geralt of Rivia. And then in the morning, but he's gone. Oh well. Standard enemy forces still station kingdom, large, well-armed garrisons in all cities. Most important Rivia Castle, capturing it is essential to retaking kingdom, populace hates invader, equally waits chance to avenge occupation. Gunnery new recruits should not present much difficulty support from townsfolk during siege or expected. To me, you the dethroned and disarmed once Queen of Lyria and Rivia. From Duke Horadel. With great chance to command on degrees. Welcome back to Rivia, Your Highness, as you soon shall see, this land has changed somewhat in your absence. Water River's towns I found in ruins. They have now been rebuilt and reinforced again. Garrisons guarding them, doubled in respect to their earlier numbers. Each settlement is now also defended by ballista, catapults, and trebuchets of the highest caliber. We expect you should pay us a visit. We await you with open arms. Great. They have all the siege weapons and we only have onagers. Wonderful. And Captain Tobias, Majesty, I've received word you've crossed into Rivia. Being a sizable army, word cannot express how much I rejoice at your return. I fully believe the final victory of the invaders at hand. At court, tension reigns. The lords who support the enemy have suddenly grown spines. Prince Pharaoh and Perils leave Lyria without the Nilfgaard's knowledge. I do not know where we will go. Many envoys from the Empire arrive, judged by General L. Depp's expression. They do not bring him good news. The General's position might be weaker than is widely thought. Or attempt to learn more. May fortune be with you, my lady. And may we meet next in the Captain Tobias. So, who wants to talk? Only you two? I mean, you don't have anything?
Yes, Your Grace?
Apparently he
It's time I attended to other...
I do like that we have an arm.
You need my help with anything? Anything at all. I've ideas aplenty.
Well, apparently you're here to tell me stuff, so...
Long you've travelled, Barnabas. The wonders you must have seen. Likely visited many exotic lands before you reached Mahakam.
Corvia, yes. Matina, yes. Nazir, doubly. Zeracania, gods, yes. And Korath, even. I mean, such beauty there, though hot. Oh, dreadfully so. Horrible place to grow turnips, if you've ever a mind to try.
I'm trying to know what that is.
Novigrad. Lived there a spell as well, but I didn't much care for it.
Why ever not?
The hierarch, intractable man, banned one of my inventions, condemned it as unholy, vile, etc., etc. Decided he would burn both of us at the stake. As you can imagine, we had a difference of opinion in that regard.
Perhaps I shall regret this, but do tell. What was the thing you created exactly?
Aha! I knew you'd be interested. You've a curious mind, dear Queen. We're two peas of a feather. Quite the clever contraption it was. Made for a widow, wealthy, but aching with longing. In her husband's absence, tormented by
no.
unfulfilled needs.
Barnabas, no.
Stop right there. I knew I'd regret asking.
No.
See, it had this special crank that when rotated...
Oh, God. Wait. No.
Barnabas, no, enough.
As you command, Your Majesty. But if you ever get the urge to see it, I've the prototype still tucked away in my trunk.
Well, there you go.
Noted. But by the gods, please, let's change the subject. Time I attended to other matters.
Well, that's a thing.
Ah, yes, you're still...
Your Grace?
So, Ike, my favorite card. So, I know you don't like Witchers, but...
You were right. Witches aren't to be trusted. I conferred upon Geralt a title, awarded him pay, yet he abandoned me, and this army.
Witchers are neutral, remember?
Honor they recognize not at all. Adhering only to their guild's code. Or a horde of excuses, rather. Kill no beast which shows sentience and poses no threat. Utter flimflam, Your Grace. Though do forgive me the vulgarity. Every beast poses a threat. If it has yet to strike, changes naught. To wait till innocent blood is shed? Madness. One must preempt, forestall, wipe the world clean of the filth for all time.
That's a bit much, but... You know, some monsters live in harmony with...
I'm not so certain, personally. Take trolls, for instance. Many manage to live in harmony with humans.
Until provoked. And what then? Villages pulverized, women and children crushed betwixt fists as uncaring as rocks. No, Your Majesty. Evil is evil. The rule harbors no exceptions.
Farewell, Ake.
Sometimes he's a tad too power to me. Is that what we have to look forward to? 6 gold chest. Okay. So we should probably begin. Because there's a lot of stuff to go through. Like this little town, this little farm hill. With 50... This little farm hill with 53 recruits. Okay then. I'm not sure what the hell they want me to do with all these recruits, but sure, why not?
Never thought I'd see the day. The Queen's returned.
What's up?
Know this, Your Grace. Blackclads have shut themselves up in our cities. They give no hint of surrender, show no sign of giving ground. My. What'll become of Prince Willem now?
I'm not sure.
We've gathered donations to support the war effort, helping best we can to beat those black-clad devils.
And they gave us money. A decent chunk.
Never
of
thought
money.
I'd see...
Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this money. That's a reminder. We have everything? I mean, I literally have no idea what I'm going to do with money at this point. It's like we have all the resources we need, and they're just gonna keep tossing them at me. Oh well. So, what is this? The layer soldiers are losing patience. They can't bear to see Novgorod fly over kingdoms. Orders they long to see the Riven coat of arms claim its rightful place. Your Grace, I know more urgent matters to grab your attention. But this would truly raise morale. So we could get a new banner. We could remove the enemy's cutters and just wait to raise ours. And we could piss the soldiers off. You know, we have money for days. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it all. And the problem though is, look at all these resources. And I don't know what to do with all of them.
Rivia. And here I feared I would see it no more.
I believed you would.
It's
I believed you could
pretty.
succeed. Be victorious, Your Grace.
We've not arrived
the
just yet,
bridge is
Reynard.
probably too
Look,
big, but pretty.
black flags still flutter over the cities. We've yet much work before us. More battles to fight. More blood to spill.
Oh shit, I start I did it stupid. It's like my mouse started sliding and I started clicking randomly and I hit too many things at once. Holy crap, did I hit things at once. The problem with the whole, you know, window thing. I hit the hide desktop thing. Oh, hey, look, now good. Cut it. Fortifications. Not sure about that. Fortifications. All the fortifications. Did we mention fortifications? Because fortifications. Make sure we don't. The thing is, I can't tell if it's on this down here or up there. Not sure if I can. I don't think I can get up there though, so it must be down there. Okay, anyway, charge state. Eve had witnessed the living conditions of many barracks. They typically smelled of boiled cabbage, sway furries, and sheep hooch. Nefgarian barracks, however, proved of a different sort. Cleanliness and tidiness were highly valued. Eve watched satisfaction as the soldiers filled with mud-caked boots tracked across their immaculate, polished floors. Now we're tracking mud on your floors. What you gotta do about it? Also, standard battle. So let's see how it goes. Well, I don't care for that. I can maybe. Not something that really is best. I get you replaced with pikemen, cavalry, not bad. I guess good enough.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Who do I want to play? I mean, I guess I could play cavalry.
To the last!
I don't want to go too hard in.
Again and again and again.
Terrible.
New orders? No? Ah.
And murder.
Ah! Yeah!
And there we go.
Learn
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad
I have
heads.
to play a card. Which is a bit unfortunate, because I don't really want to play a card.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Not sure I want this.
Alba!
Hey look, it's a pikeman. You know how I like them pikemen. Yeah, mostly fine. Pikemen.
For Rivia!
Because I mean, look, that's a solid quarter right there.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Bad one.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Elherzer!
So can we murder? So yeah, I don't have random cards that have lawyer abilities, so oops. Oh well. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I can use
Death is only the beginning!
Okay, so he's going
Yes?
Oh, we can get rid of that one. And who to play? Meh.
What the f is the poison?
So, what's he gonna play next? I guess we'll put this
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
There you go. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Because obvious reasons.
There, Igloire!
Alright, Albuquerque. I forgot about that. Yeah, what am I going to do?
Off to the front yet again.
Stop. So what can we get? What we can get? No.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Then we get such
To die.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Let's bring it down. Just not really enough to murder it. I like murder that. But not that. I guess we throw Ike back here.
The unworthy shall be punished. In retreat!
So, now we get more resources, because, you know, Sergeant thinks I need them. From Jericho did that blah blah blah. To Sergeant Yeon and Prayer Friend. Sergeant Cream Eve approaches her. Yeah, we go. Though her ultimate failures is assured, we cannot rule out the possibility that she will breach the coordinates of the border. Thus, I recommend all outpost commanders to conceal division treasuries in the unlikely fanfare of the border, or resources shall nevertheless not fall into enemy hands. Mark the location of the hidden copies on map and dispatch it to the high command immediately. So, next is the rocks. Gotcha. All the resources. So, map. Go on map. So, there's some walls and rocks and map. Come on. Guess I could be out here somehow. I don't think it would be over here. I don't think it's back there, so it could be down here somehow. Very hard to tell when there's so many garrisons. So the question is, do we want a morale boost? Don't really need one yet. No. Yeah. Damn this cough. And lay this pit, bodies piled in. Appear to be peasants, their hands bound, thirst that has every look of a mass execution. What would you do? We could do nothing. Or we should, you know, spend gold to give them a proper burial, and we have gold for days, so I don't see a reason why not to. It's like either you piss off the soldiers or you spend a little gold to make them happy. There's no reason not to make them happy, so. Oh, some more stuff. Yay. Deploy additional scouts. There's a point of interest ahead. Should probably go investigate. Just mark this. Just because. So remember when I said soldiers don't matter? Soldiers don't matter. So what is this? Seems to be important.
Meve needed but set one foot into the Ruwode to know something was amiss. The sickening stench of rot hung in the air. Flies swarmed in thick clouds, and crows cawed in a deafening cacophony. What had caused this murder to amass? Well, Meve's scouts soon found out.
Your Majesty,
reported a certain Sergeant Nadamur.
Not far from here, past the bend, there's a cutting and it's full of bodies. Our boys and the blackclads alike. Bodies mutilated, horribly so, guts ripped open, entrails strewn about, heads lopped. Somewhere, like
Yes?
branches embrace him, grip him tight, as if the trees, they strangled him.
Okay. Let's think about this for a second. So basically a bunch of... So it looks like it was just... They started a battle in the woods. Probably pissed off Leshen, which will explain the branches, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the Leshen just horribly mutilating everyone, but it does sound like a Leshen.
Hearing this, the Queen ordered a halt to their march. They would go no further, she thought, till they knew what had killed those men. Luckily, witnesses were soon found. A haggard band of resin burners emerged from a nearby dugout, black with dirt, covered in dried blood.
My lady,
Their eldest stammered.
Blackins came and started felling the wood. Forced folk to chop away, to make way for a town, they said. They pushed hard, right to the heart of the forest where the old oaks grow, and awoke some foulness. The owl.
I have no idea what the hell that is.
Old camp. Blackclads and loggers alike. Done in one night. No time even to draw their weapons. We was lucky. Found pits to hide in. Just heard of something huffed and puffed while talking to the trees, no less.
Reynard ordered medics to tend to the tar makers, then turned to Neve.
We cannot wash our hands of this, Your Grace. The Nilfgaardians awoke the monster, yes, but it kills Rivians just as readily.
Reynard speaks words of wisdom and honour, Your Grace.
Ake interjected.
'Tis our duty to slay the beast, no matter the cost in our own blood.
Yep. I have like. Damn it. But yeah. Like, did you say monster?
Neve stood at the edge of the clearing and pricked her ears. The Ruwode echoed with the cawing of crows, which seemed to perch on its every twig. She also heard the howling of wolves and a hollow rattling, as if branches whipped in the wind, though the day was fair and still.
That Geralt. He just had to desert me.
The Queen removed her cloak to avoid snags and trundled toward the heart of the wood. Her soldiers followed, clutching cocked crossbows to sweaty cheeks.
Yeah. I thought Geralt. Well, I thought the barrel or the bridge was probably ripped. But yeah. Shame we didn't get Geralt's. That's a card. Damn it, cop. One not for anything. Today. Or any day, really, but still.
Thank ye, Your Majesty. You'll protect us from the Blackclads and monstrosity. Them Blackclads don't understand the forest. Don't understand nature. They rape it. Try to take too much, too fast. We told them. Unwise to... Them Blackclads. Thank ye, Your...
Okay, so nothing from him. I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that upon regaining my throne, I shall raise the guild and potats threefold in order to ensure the realm's populace is appropriately compensate the royal treasury for wartime expenses incurred. Similarly, I shall increase the compulsory labor twofold. Whoever attempts to withhold property from royal collectors shall have their hands severed at the wrist, and the eyes gouged with red-hot iron. Oh, so making us look like a bad guy. I mean, look at us. Hanging, mutilating people. Well, that's nice.
Thank ye, Your Majesty. You'll protect us from the Blackclad.
Oh no. They dropped a tree in our way. What shall we do? We can't just step over it. We're doomed. Your Majesty, the tree's been snapped clear in half and now blocks the road. No, not what's to blame, but it's clear they're not the handiwork of man. By your order, shall the engineer remove it from our path? Yes, yes. So, what else do we have now? Well, we have some... Damn it. My throat's not cooperating. We have some gold. Yay. Standard battle. Somehow I doubt this is what we're after, though. The lumberjack trade is not a safe one. First of all, unfortunate answers are unfortunate. And it's expectation. Second, the sound of fast striking trunk echoes a great distance. Beast, it turns out, have sensitive hearing and insatiable appetites. So let us begin. We got some monsters to fell. Pikeman? You say pikeman, I say yay. I do like my pikeman. I don't really need that much cavalry. Maybe. If good enough. Let's salvage barrel. Pikeman. So technically when a unit appears on the battlefield, it damages it by 1, so it's going to damage all.
Ours is not to reason why.
Exactly. Bit of a dick, isn't it?
Wait, you're serious?
Left.
Right, left, right.
Well, then we have enough cars that we could probably just pass. You know. What do I want? You know what? It's like I want to do that because it's loyal, but at the same time, so I want to shoot them first. So okay, we should be able to one.
Give me a target.
Okay, and then we'll summon.
This could hurt.
These
again and again and again.
And then we get past this. And legends. I mean, yeah, we could probably pass and get around. So, gotta get rid of less good. I mean, don't really need him in my hand, as I mentioned. It doesn't.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
So remember, our I was hoping is to get between two barrels up there. But now I'm not sure if I want to. I play him downhill.
Go, hop, hop.
Blood washes away all shame!
There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That counts 6. Nope, it doesn't count. And the more you know.
Ha!
drive it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay, wars. Going through another wars. Nope. We're just play that. And pass. Get the course wheel. And more loot for the loot throne. Yeah, like we're gonna have to charge the peasants for taxes with this much loot. Don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this loot. Or just roll around in it for a few hours. Sometimes we should probably go deal with this force spirit or whatever. Lesson. Hey, look at the lesson. Did I mention lesson? I'm pretty sure I mentioned lesson. Because obviously it's that frickin' lesson. What's up?
Deep in the wood, it grew cool, with a thin fog filling the air. Meve pushed past a large branch of hazel and froze. Before her stood a tall figure, nearly human in form, save the moss-covered deer skull in place of its head. Empty eye sockets burning with naked flame, the monstrosity hurled itself at Meve with a roar.
Rally to me!
Cried Meve, raising her shield.
Everyone! Anyone! To me!
Quick, though I can't. No, it doesn't even say it was that. Oh, there we go. Sure. Holy sh! I'm sorry, 700? That's scary. Okay, the monster encountered by the moves. No. Does that provoke us a lesson? They put a lead for defense force against those who too greatly are nature's bounty. Of course, the Scars are hard with this nonsense of that lesson, however, still fond as patches. Simply one of most many post-conjunction feats. Kufa did not marry me if it was right. So, we'll eliminate the lesson. Hopefully we have a shield bearer. Because I would like a shield bearer. Please tell me we have a shield bearer. Come on, I need a shield. I had a shield bearer. I could win this.
Be wary. We know not what this thing can do.
Oh, bother. What have we got ourselves into this time?
The soon takes damage to bonus damage to 0. Now bonus damage increases by 1 whenever it takes damage. Every 2 turns on turn start moves with that roll. Damage all units on the opposite roll by 2. Increases damage by that 2. So, murder the red. Yeah, damage. So basically deal damage roll. Just keep attacking. Yeah, I so wish we had, you know, But that's still... Okay, so... Jeez, what did you do? My pikeman would anything great. I mean, I guess we could play this.
March on.
Play these, see what we get.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
It's not tail. Feral medic is tail. So going damage the ravens. I guess that one.
For the Queen!
This isn't a battle we're going with by daggers. I mean, we need to damage now. Pretty sure that this card is actually pretty useless.
We got a job to do.
'Cause I mean, yeah, I don't think it really do.
A fascinating specimen. I must study it once we're finished.
I'll think about it. You might actually be the most useful card we have.
Blood washes away all shame!
Because you can do damage. Yeah, totally. How are we going to do damage? Well, deploy the honor. Smash it, I suppose.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Well, we got under 600. That's a thing. Still not sure how we're going to run this battle, though.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman?
Oh my god, we won the battle.
Everything all right?
We did it. We did it.
Believe it's dead. Whatever that means for such a thing.
Game can go down to 10 HP. It just melted. Pure Bears are... Yeah, they're honestly the most overpowered card now. Honestly, a card that could basically just say, that boss is 700 HP. Now it has 10. That is just, that's best card.
Attacked from all sides, the monster teetered and swayed, fighting off their blows with ever greater difficulty. Finally, it fell to the ground and fell apart, like an undone bundle of twigs. In disbelief, Meve towed the pile of dried branches and scraps of bark. She saw no blood, no entrails, as if no monster had ever stood there, as if it had all been a dream.
We return to the road.
Meve said, crushing the beast's deer-like skull under her heel.
Ah, and Reynard, I've a request.
Yes, Your Grace?
Once we regain the realm and return to the capital, remind me to issue an edict. No one is to enter these woods. Not to log nor even to gather brush. Just in case.
Those dwelling near the Ruwode heaved a sigh of relief, and the Lyrians returned to fighting an invader who, after what they'd faced in those woods, no longer seemed so frightening.
So look at all this loot. Who knows what we're going to do with all this loot? But it's loot. Wow. Huzzah, I did it.
Them black clads don't do... Them black...
Oh, instead of just talking about that. Not how we won over the legend. Okay, well. Progress. I suppose next time we venture down. That's for next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.